Just so you know, I'm 72k team with I'm fighting a 102k power team. So look at that damage, 30%. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna have a hero spotlight featuring Kumiho. And without further ado, let's check her out. First, let's talk about Kumiho stats. As you can see, I have a level 18 Kumiho without any tappings, and I also have a Dark Choco Cookie without any tappings and level 18. So, Dark Choco's defense is 4168, while Kumiho's defense is around 4094. So the HP of Dark Choco is around 17,354, while Kumiho's HP is around 16,989. So Dark Choco has 74 more defense and 365 more HP, but Kumiho has 51 more attack. So we can probably say that she can be a decent tank for PvE and PvP because even though Kumiho is missing just a few defense and HP from Dark Choco, let's remember that you can farm Kumiho from the event and there's a chance for you to promote her to 1 star. So that will probably leave the gap from Dark Choco, because when you are progressing, almost 0 star Dark Choco is enough for the end game. So next, let's talk about her skill. So when she ultimate on Fox form, she will turn into a cookie and charm the nearby opponent. While once on she is on the cookie form, she will deal a damage without the charm and go back to the Fox form. So it goes vice versa. But the downside of her ultimate is probably the second form because it doesn't do much and help you around. Because I find her more of a support tank than a DPS tank. So we can say that her ultimate has a very long downtime until she can charm again. Next, let's talk about her charm control in PvP. You need to be aware that the opponent will only walk towards Kumiho only when the opponent is attacking Kumiho. So that means if there are other frontline units on your side, Kumiho will barely charm the other units. Because when Kumiho is the only frontline unit, it will reach out even the mid lane units, making the back team walk towards the other units. So let's check her out when she is the only frontline. And I will show you next with the frontline. So here you go. Everyone is gonna attack Kumiho, and look at that. That's when the charm works. So there you go. That's the walk that I mean. So let's go try the other situation wherein there are two frontline units. Actually, in PvP, that instance where the units are walking towards you, it's very effective to espresso, especially with Lily. So let's check her out when she have a frontline units. Also, her charm lasts around 3 seconds. So see that? It barely walks towards the Kumiho. So let's go check her out again with another other defense unit. So we check with Madeline. I'm gonna check with Milk Milk Cookie. Okay, this one won't walk either. So let's see. See that? It barely walks. So let's go back and compare how it works on the solo front line. See see the huge walking distance that it made. So that's how the charm works. So you need other units to attack Kumiho before she charms a lot of units from the opponent's side. So now let's see how it works in PvP. So basically, what that means is Kumiho is clustering a lot of unit from the middle side. So Espresso will really take advantage of that, and also Lily. So let me show you with Espresso. So let's have like, we don't need the defense. Let's have a very DPS centered unit. So uh, there, and another crit. So let me show you. So when they walk towards her, so everyone will have the burst of Espresso. That's a huge damage. So next one will show you another effective treasure for her. So let me show you. Hold on. So instead of the Grim Reaper, you can use the Miraculous Ghost Ice Cream because it has a small AoE. So let me show you how it works. Because of the clustering, you can see that it will be effective to for Espresso to have a defense down. See that? 3 unit has been defense down. And look at the damage. It's more big than the usual. So it means that you have like a Dark Choco on your team. Just that it's become a treasure. So another one will be Lily. So if you pair Lily with Espresso, it actually works nicely. Let me show you with a more tanky opponent. So here. So we have, let's have Licorice for defense. And let's have Lily. Sorry, remove Lily and that. So here we have 3 DPS with Licorice. So here you have a Madeline. So it works. It walks now, and then the vents down. Then Lily stand. Isn't that amazing? On how synchronous it is to Kumiho. So it's pretty fun to watch, and I find her very interesting on where she works the most. So Lily really works well with Kumiho. So now let's talk about her role. So basically, what she does is she is delaying the front lane and the mid lane. So it will make the support asynchronous to the cooldown reduction. It's a big deal for to counter pomegranate and sparkling. That means that the mid lane unit, usually Espresso, won't gain the buff from pomegranate because of the charm and also the Lily's stun. That's a huge plus for me in PvP. So that mostly covers her from PvP. So do remember that you cannot pair her to any frontline units. As you can see, let me try again. This time, let's have Dark Choco. So this is one of the main favorites in PvP. So as you can see, it will have the same behavior that it barely walks towards her. See? And it barely effective as before. So 59% left on HP. So let me show you when I have no Dark Choco and solo frontline unit. Let's see how the DPS will go up. So there. So this is a solo Kumiho. So Back then, we have 50% down HP. So there, it synchronized well, and we still have plenty more HP. And we almost beat him without any other units. We're missing one more unit. So let me show you with a Licorice how important Licorice for Kumiho in terms of defensive, her defensive role. So let's try it out. So when I add Licorice with her, her defense really, if her survivability in PvP really becomes a, a essential part for her with Licorice. See that? The lightning sync up and the stun, it's almost downtime for them. It's like 5 second no skill from opponent. And there you go, we win with Licorice. And do remember that I only have like level 6. Let me check. I have level 7 Tiger Lily and level 18 Kumiho. And I'm beating like a, let me see. I'm beating a 70,000 DP power team. So my power team is like 72,000, which is almost the same. But I have low level characters, and still Kumiho can still survive in a few seconds with a 4-star espresso on the opponent. So next we will try to counter Pomegranate. As you can see, our opponent is a 102k power with a dark choco and a 4-star espresso, similar to mine. So as you can see, I only have 72k power, and our strategy here is to delay the front line and mid lane by charming them, and then let's hope that Lily will stun them next. And with that 6 seconds, we have enough DPS to win. So here, let's see if the charm will work. So there, it works. Now see that damage, it's so huge. 37% damage, and let's see. We need Espresso 2 ultimate. I think we're winning, I'm not sure. We only need Espresso 2 ultimate. Okay, we won. See that? So there you go. That's most probably how Kumiho will work on PvP. I think this is the best way to show her role as a tank. And with Lily, she is very powerful team. So the main question is she a good unit? My answer is yes, she is a very good counter for support team to unsynchronized opponents' support units. This will hinder the buffer and healers to give the mid lane and front lane a buff before they ultimate. So their burst will definitely be a failure because it's unsynchronized. So she works best with Lily, in my opinion, and without Lily, you may not be able to counter Pomegranate or Sparkling, because the 3-second charm might not be enough to unsynchronize the cooldown of the opponent. Also, Kumiho solves Tiger Lily's problem when dealing with Milk Cookie, but this is only good at the first skill wave. So yeah, I think she is a very good PvP unit and a decent PvE unit. Do you need to pull her? No, it's up to you. I think 1 star or 2 star is enough, but it's up to you if you need to pull her. But I do suggest you need to farm her on the event. So there you go. I hope you liked the video and please subscribe if you like it and comment down to the discussion if you have any question and see you in the next vid. Bye bye.